Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. Normally I save my book reviews for Friday, but I think today I want to use this time to recommend to you a new book. It's called The Everything Store, Jeff Bezos and the Age of Amazon. It's by Brad Stone, who's a writer for Bloomberg Businessweek. And basically, my recommendation to you is really simple. Buy it, download it, read it. It is a terrific book. It is absolutely terrific, and it's a wonderful kind of description of the evolution and unfolding of Amazon. Now, it's not like the Walter Isaacson book about Steve Jobs, which was a really intimate kind of biography. This doesn't have that kind of intimacy about it, in part because Jeff Bezos didn't really cooperate with its writing. But this guy seems to have talked to an awful lot of people and has a real strong sense of both the place and the time as Amazon grew from virtually nothing. It's enormously engrossing. And you know, one of the senses you get about Jeff Bezos is he's one of those people that in any room he happens to be in, he's the smartest guy in the room. And that means that he can be demanding, driving, sometimes and often inconsiderate of other people's feelings, of human limitations. But, you know, I think it raises the question of, if you're going to create a transformational business, if you're going to do something completely new, completely different, do you have to be that kind of person? You read this and you just sort of have to wonder. To me, it's sort of like the Matrix, right? Everybody else sees what's really going on, but the people who really get the Matrix, they see the numbers. They see the unfolding code. They see the world in a different kind of way. And, you know, to me, it's fascinating. I was particularly intrigued because, you know, I was an early adopter of Amazon. My first order on Amazon.com was 1997. And all I could think about as I'm reading the book is, oh my God, when I placed that order, the chaos they must have created because they didn't really have their act together yet. And, you know, there was my order. There were a lot of other orders. And they were really putting things together on the fly, making things up as they went along, filling the holes where they could as they sort of created this business that grew from just being an e-retailer to being one of the world's preeminent technology companies. It's really fascinating. You know, I couldn't help but feel that if Jeff Bezos had been the captain of the Titanic, he would have figured out a way to keep the damn boat afloat. He would have made it to New York. You know, there's been a little bit of controversy about the fact that Jeff Bezos' wife, Mackenzie, you know, she's not really happy with the book. She's actually written a user review on Amazon criticizing it. And listen, I think that, you know, some of her criticisms may in fact be valid, but, you know, people see events unfolding in different kind of ways. People see things through different prisms. You know, I don't think there's anything in this book where I sense that he had an agenda. I think he talked to a lot of different people and patched things together as best he could. And boy, it certainly feels authentic to me, even if some of the specific facts may not be exactly the way they took place, at least in the view of Mackenzie Bezos. You know, it is a wonderful book. The Everything Store is a great thing. It's a business page turner. You just can't put it down. And it's enormously instructive about how commerce works in the 20th and 21st century in looking at a man who has virtually reshaped the world of e-commerce for the late 20th and early 21st century. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning. Go read this book. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.